Today is the last day of President Duterte's visit to Busan, South Korea for the ASEAN ROK Summit.
So far, the president has secured deals with the South Korean government, including a commitment to improve trade relations. To bring us the latest on this, we have Maricel Halili. She's joining us live from Busan, South Korea.
Sean Charles, President Duterte met with the other ASEAN leaders and the South Korean President Moon Jae-in for the ASEAN ROK Summit. But prior to this event, President Duterte already had a bilateral talks with President Moon. And one of the issues discussed was about the Korean Peninsula. President Duterte expressed his support on the denuclearization of the region. The two leaders have also witnessed the signing of at least 4 agreements between the two countries. Agreements and a joint statement have been signed between the Philippines and South Korea. These include the Agreement on Social Security, Memorandum of Understanding on the Implementation Program of Tourism, Education, and Fisheries, and a joint statement on a proposed free trade agreement. Trade Chief Mon Lopez says Duterte personally invited President Moon Jae-in for a state visit in the Philippines next year. On the agenda, finalize the FTA.
That will be a good timing for the signing of the FTA. As you know, meron pa kaming tinapos kasi.
For Communications Secretary Martin Andanar, there is a clear trade imbalance between the two countries. As of last year, the trade value of the Philippines and South Korea reached $13.7 billion, but our exports to Korea is only at $2.5 billion, way lower compared to imports totaling $11.2 billion. When the FTA is finalized, tariffs on some Filipino products will be cut, which will give way to wider export opportunities.
In 2018, the Republic of Korea was our 4th largest trading partner. It was also a valued source of foreign indirect investments, ranking 13th in the same year.
During the bilateral talks, Duterte took the chance to thank South Korea for their assistance during calamities.
I thank your government for donating $100,000 for the earthquake victims in Mindanao last month. Clearly, at no other time in our shared history have the bonds been of our peoples this strong.
Meanwhile, President Moon recognized the fast economic growth of our country.
필리핀과 한국의 협력으로 아시안의 발전에 함께 기여하게 되길 기대합니다.
The Philippines is the future of ASEAN as it continues to achieve an impressive growth rate of 6% each year, thanks to your outstanding leadership.
Duterte also met with the heads of the top 12 companies in South Korea, who gave their commitment to invest in the Philippines. Sean Charles Defense Secretary Delphine Lorenzana also mentioned that aside from the 2 frigates, his department is also working on purchasing 2 corvette ships from South Korea worth 25 billion pesos. At the moment, the president is still with other heads of state for the Startup Summit, to be followed by the Innovation Showcase and then the retreat. After all the events for the ASEAN ROK today, President Duterte is scheduled to fly home back to Manila. Sean, Charles?
All right, thanks for that, Mase. That was Maricel Halili reporting to us live from Korea.